South Florida, cypress trees, palmettos, live oaks with Spanish moss hanging off of them. Just gorgeous. Lots of water, not what you would typically chase a wild turkey in. It's the only place in the world the Osceola turkey's found. Sit down, boy. That's the longest spurred turkey I've ever seen right there. You know, when it comes to turkey hunting, a career Grand Slam is a pretty big deal. I've hunted turkeys pretty much everywhere for about 20 years now, and never had a chance to fulfill my career Grand Slam. So a couple buddies and myself are headed south, South Florida, after a long-spurred, long-legged Osceola turkey. Never chased them down there in the palmettos, but I'm excited to get down there and maybe we can get my first Osceola and my career Grand Slam.
Turkey Hunter is brought to you by Browning, the best there is. Knight's Hunting Products, Browning Ammunition, Browning Trail Cameras, and Yeti Coolers.
It's opening morning in South Florida. Seth and JJ, my good friends, are up to bat first. We're trying to get JJ a bird. We've got these birds scoped out. Roy has showed us trail cam photos of these birds, and Seth and I were trophy hunting a little bit, trying to see which one had the longest spurs, you know, Osceola's long spurs. But JJ had the gun first, so whichever one come up to the decoy first, it was JJ's bird.
So JJ, Russell and I went out yesterday, got this spot all fixed up. Roy, he's off with another client this morning, but showed us the spot. We saw all kinds of turkeys. We even saw strutters yesterday afternoon going to bed. So
wow,
they are there.
They're ready, yeah.
And he has got trail cam pictures of a giant, of a giant. I hope he comes out there and tries to whoop that decoy because...
Yeah, I hope he cooperates.
Yeah. We know he's there. We know he's there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
you sing to him with those calls. He'll show up.
Well, a beautiful spring morning is unfolding here. Day starts to break. These turkeys start gobbling. Seth and I can hear some hens in there. So the next thing to do is get these hens fired up to hopefully lead the gobblers over here to check out our decoy spread.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done.
All right.
That is how it's done, buddy.
Good.
What a goal. Oh, buddy, I'm so happy. Good. He looks like a good dude. He does. Good shot. Boy,
That's shaking him.
Oh, man. That's how it's supposed to happen right there. Oh, that's good stuff. Man, I'm happy for you, brother.
JJ makes a fantastic shot on his first Osceola turkey. We're celebrating. As we're celebrating, another bird sounds off to our left. Seth's got a tag. I got the camera. So we go to working this bird, and sure enough, he goes to gobbling in our calls, and here he comes.
Tell me when you're ready. I'm gonna kill him. Double, buddy. That is how it's done right there.
Good job, man. What a morning.
What a morning. My goodness. Look at the gaps on that.
Golly.
Look at that.
What a stud, man.
That is a bird for the wall. Man, look at that. Look at the gaps on that thing. Do you know what you done, brother?
No.
Opening morning, South Florida. 2 gobblers down, probably an hour after daylight.
Yes, sir.
What a morning.
This is one to remember for sure.
I'm telling you. Finished my Grand Slam, beautiful bird. You have just a 4 or 5 year old turkey with giant gaps. I got a great looking 2-year-old. Just what an opening morning.
Fantastic,
And a
man.
kickoff to our annual turkey tour. I'm telling you.
Thank you so much.
Well, how about the hooks on that bird JJ killed? Seth got one as well. Great double that morning. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. I'm fired up. That gun's fixing to be transitioned to me, and we've scoped the other side of the farm out on the edge of this lake, and there's turkeys all over it. The owner said he had just seen a longbeard cross it. Early afternoon, Seth and I find us a good place to set up. Little island of trees. The sun's at our back and shade casting out in front of us. We're just gonna sit here, set our decoys up, and do a little pretty call and see what happens. If he hangs out on the right of him, I'll have to lean over and kill him, which ain't no big deal. It's a turkey hunt. Well, it's warm, and we're in Florida, Osceola County, Florida, chasing Osceola turkeys. We got in here this afternoon. It's our first afternoon. This field had been burned about a month ago. There's a lot of new growth in there. So these turkeys are hanging right here for afternoon, roosting in these cypress trees. So we figured we'd come in here and post up, call periodically. There's been 4 or 5 gobblers hanging right here. Maybe we can get one excited here shortly. I'm excited, chasing my first Osceola. Well, these hens are right up in our grill. They're in our face, and one gets a little too close and she smells a rat and she starts to put. And a lot of times, if you can just soft call, cluck and purr, let her know you're a turkey, a lot of times you will calm her down. Well, I started to do that. We started calling back and forth. Some more hens behind us got fired up, and we just go to cutting back and forth. Sure enough, a longbeard sounds off to our right. It's game on. Straight ahead. Behind the tree. Good. Got it. Got him. Oh, Osceola down, baby. Come on, give me some knuckles. Was that a call fest or what? Oh my gosh, what just happened? Whew. We have hens feeding around us all afternoon, no gobbles. I just start calling to these hens and they get fired up, just start cutting. And I'm cutting along with them, popping back and forth each other, and all at once I heard a gobble. I said, Seth, you hear that? Yeah, I heard it. He gets closer and closer and closer and closer. All at once Seth said, there he is right there. He's coming in hot to the right. Oh gosh, that's my first Osceola, man. Grand slam. Come on. Thank you so much. Let's go see what he looks like. Look at those wings. Oh my goodness. Whew, Lord, he's a man too. Look at this. Woo. Man, that's a good turkey. It's a good 3-year-old turkey. Look at that. Get that bird. My first black wing Osceola. Oh my Lord, he's gorgeous too. And he's a good one too. Wings a little broke there. Shot him in strut. I couldn't hold it in any longer. Oh, I finished my grand slam. Thanks to Seth Johnson. And I can't thank him enough for it. This is my first Osceola. Oh. And I'm just pretty much speechless. He come in and put on a show at the decoy. We come in here earlier. This field had been burned a month ago. A lot of new growth in here. Knew the turkeys was in here. Several gobblers, and we just posted up. Just put our decoys out and pretty called every now and then. Some hens showed up and started calling to them. They got fired up. Went back and forth with them. Finally, this guy sounded off down here behind me in the corner of this field and gobbled 2 or 3 times. Next thing we know, he was in our laps and he come up to the decoy and just put on a show. Beautiful Osceola. And I just love turkey hunting. I can't get enough of it. I'm tore up like it's my first one. Oh, there ain't nothing like it. Look at that bird.